What's up, my peeps? That's right. Sunday night. Everyone should be chilling. But we're here. We're here today in the Freestyle Crisis Center. Whenever there's a freestyle crisis, that's what we do. We bring it over here and we talk about it because that's what we do. The freestyle community finally has one of those places that we can just talk about, everything bad, in freestyle. Because I got a message a little while ago, saying that, no, let's stay positive. No, we are already positive. The freestyle community is very, very positive. But we need a place like this where we can really talk about, all the negative, because before social media, there's been like 30-something years of a lot of shadiness in freestyle, but not no more. Not no more, because we got social media right now. So anybody messes up in our freestyle community, we're gonna talk about it. So it's all good. So today I got my boy Miguel Sanchez, and then we got Mr. Billy Wright. They're also with me over here. What's up, my bro?
So what's up? Billy in the house. What up? Billy is always right.
Billy's always right. I like Billy. Billy, you always got like a unique. There's something unique about the way that your thinking is so on point all the time. So what do we know?
Like I said, Billy is always right. Go ahead, Mr. Bernardo. We want to hear what you have to say today.
What do we know until now? Because we don't know much. We're gonna get DJ Smiley on the phone in a little. I'm gonna call him in a little while. Smiley, I'm gonna need permission to call you. What do we know until now, Billy? What happened in
You asking me? You asking Miguel?
I'm asking Billy Wright. So DJ Smiley had a birthday bash. DJ Smiley had a birthday bash. Successful, I hear. A very successful birthday bash yesterday in New York City. But something happened in this particular birthday bash. What do we know about this?
I'm just going to go off of what I've seen on social media, what I've actually seen with my own eyes that was written. It seems that at the birthday bash, there was a situation where it was a little bit of Frankie Cutlass again, chimed in. You had a DJ Henry that supposedly, what I'm reading is, he drove 2 hours from Pennsylvania to get to this event to DJ for DJ Smiley. DJ Henry was coming to DJ Smiley. Seems once he got there, I'm just reading off of what I've seen from the Facebook comments. Once he got there was a situation where he was not allowed to spin after he was asked by the birthday boy, DJ Smiley, to come out, DJ for my party. And once he gets there, they turn around and said something about he can't do it because there's some type of VIP party going on there also, and that the VIP DJ, they made him spin the whole night, and he had to tell this guy, hey, you can't spin after he drove 2 hours with his equipment and so on and so on. But again, I've seen now Frankie Cutlass, and again, this is all I've seen through social media. Frankie Cutlass chimes in and says, hey, I think this is all because 2 days ago I shouted out DJ Henry, and after I shouted out DJ Henry, this guy, DJ Smiley, now didn't want to let him spin because I shouted him out on my show. So that must mean Smiley and Frankie Cutlass don't get along. This is what I seen just reading through the comments. I mean, we really don't know what else corresponds, right. But it's still, again, it's a little Frankie Cutlass involved.
Okay, so DJ Smiley, he gave me permission to call him because I said that I'm not gonna call anyone unannounced. I'm gonna, and he gave me the okay, say, yeah, you got my permission. So I'm gonna call Smiley so, we can know a little bit about, more about the situation. Okay, calling DJ Smiley. All right.
Do you hear me?
Yo, happy birthday to the birthday boy. What's up? How old is we today?
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Salutes everybody online. What's up, your boy DJ Smiley?
Yo, Smiley.
I am tired.
Smiley, how old is we today?
I'm 53 years young. I'm actually 20. I'm actually 25 though.
25. We doing good. We healthy, bro. We healthy and we freestyling.
Yo, did you see me? Did you see me dancing last night?
I saw it. I saw you. I saw you.
I get down, bro. I'm working out. I'm in the gym. I'm getting back into my boxing regimen.
I think
it's showing in my belly. It's showing on my dance moves. So
yeah,
I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed. 53 years old and healthy.
I think we're healthy because we got freestyle in our lives.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We got that good music. Because, you know, because our music is good, man. Our music is not ghetto. Our music is classy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's, you know what? The music that my DJs played last night basically summed it up. You know what I mean? I've never seen a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds dancing like they're in their 20s again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the night, you know, too bad I wasn't able to get on the microphone because that other DJ was playing. I would have told everybody, don't forget to take your Geritol and your ibuprofen because you're gonna need it for the morning.
Yeah. So Smiley, so something. What happened here? You know, I got some comment that something went wrong. So your birthday bash was a complete success, but there was something here
Go ahead.
with the DJ. We don't know exactly the story, so that's why we called you. A DJ Henry, something he was not allowed to spin.
My brother DJ Henry. You know, me and him, we're very tight. You know, we're brothers, and like big brothers, sometimes there's disagreements. And you know, something happened last night that we had our first disagreement, and it wasn't because of me. It was basically because of what the gentleman stated before in the preview. There was a second party that was going on my floor, which was not even brought to my attention. If you've noticed, I've been promoting this event, you know, for over a month already. I was adding acts, I was adding DJs, and you know, it was going to be big. It wasn't unknown to the owner that I was going to have that floor the entire night till 4 in the morning. Right. So basically, I set up my coquito cupcakes for my boy. Big shout out to my boy Maurice Pereira of Most Flavors. We had a great cupcake raffle yesterday with 3 coquitos. Mm-hmm. So my boy Malacara, he's a promoter here in the Bronx, New York. You know, he won the cupcakes. So congratulations to him. So we was gonna set up at the back of the VIP section. The manager of Bar 13, Mario, told me, don't set up here because we got a big VIP party in the back of the VIP area. I was like, okay, fine. So I took the small VIP area. So basically, I think it was a party of 10 people, and I didn't really pay it no mind because I'm okay. Well, they can assimilate to my party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no problems until I started the events. Basically, you know, all my performers got on. And basically, when I got close to the end of the performance, I noticed that the manager kept asking me, when is this going to finish? When is this going to finish? I'm like, oh, I'm almost finished with my freestyle performances. So I was under the impression that, you know, the VIP party wanted to hear some of that trap music, you know, like That's My Type and stuff like that, you know, the Drake song.
Right.
You know, so I threw on a couple. So then the manager comes back, and my boy Henry G, big ups to Henry G, he shows up. So I'm like, dude, set up, let's go. You know, let's get you on. It was like 2:30 in the morning, Mao Meno. Mm-hmm. And the manager's hovering over both of us. And he tells me, I need to have this DJ and this big, tall, skinny kid, you know, I think his name is DJ Noel, something like that. He says, I want this guy to finish out the night. I was like, yeah, but I have Henry here next to me. You know, he's supposed to be DJing. He was like, the other party wants this DJ to play. And I was like, and he said it's coming from higher up, which meant the owner of Bar 13, his name is Eddie Batiste. So, you know, basically when you get a venue for free, you're at their mercy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And unfortunately, you know, from the shock of what they did to me, like they did a Charlie Brown to me. Mm-hmm. They pulled the football away from me while I'm about to kick it, and I fell flat on my back. So I'm like, what the F am I supposed to do? But Henry, you know, his mother was in ICU. You know, she was in her deathbed, and they actually fixed her up, and she's still alive, and God bless her for that. His daughter's sick. You know, he just had a big event in Pennsylvania. I had him on the bill for over a month to finish up the night from 2:30 to 2:30 to 4 in the morning. And they arbitrarily, you know, told me to tell him that he can't play. he got pissed off because I didn't stand up for him, because I was in the initial shock. Because if I was in my right mind, I would have took my sound system, my controller, because I'm using my controller to play music. You know, I said, you know what? I should have said, if Henry's not going to play, then I'm not going to play. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what should have went down. But I didn't do it. I wasn't assertive, because, you know, you just caught me with my jaw on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So this Morenito, he's setting up. Henry's pissed off. He's like, you know, fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. You know, you fucking threw me under the bus. You know, and I really didn't, I wasn't understanding what he was trying to tell me, because I was still in shock. Because my event had gone flawless. You know what I mean? Throughout that whole time. And I wasn't within my right mind to fight back. But at the same time, my crowd was still on the dance floor after the freestyle concert, rocking to Drake, you know, rocking to some other, you know, trap stuff that I was playing.
Yep.
And they threw me this mean curveball. You know what I mean? The bases are loaded. It's a 3-2 count. I fucking struck out. You know what I mean? Because I should have swung for the fences and defended Henry.
Smiley, let's pause it right there. I got my guys over here. Guys, you want to ask Smiley a question before we go any further?
The only question I have is that, well, it might not even be a question. He sounds sincere about what he's saying about the situation at hand. One of the questions I just wanted to ask is that, do you and Frankie Cutlass have beef only because I seen on the Facebook that he wrote in there, he made it look like you didn't allow this guy to spin and he wrote in there because 2 days prior, Frankie Cutlass says, I shouted out this guy, DJ Henry, and you didn't let him spin because of him shouting him out. Is that true or not? I'm just trying to ask, because that's what Frankie Cutlass, I mean, we have screenshots that he said that.
Basically, it's news to me right now that I'm absorbing right now. I don't follow Frankie Cutlass. I'm not in contact with Frankie Cutlass. I really have a care in the world for what he says. You know, I didn't know he put anything into this issue. I heard something inflamed the issue, and I think it was because of what was said by him. But being that I don't really get what Frankie says, I really don't care. But if that's what he stated, then the way I see it, to me, that's irrelevant, and it never happened, because me and Henry were in contact every day. I just spoke with Henry an hour ago, and I told him, yo, I'm going to be on the Bernardo show, and basically, you know, I'm going to let them know what happened, truthfully.
We would like to talk to Henry.
Go ahead.
We would like to talk to Henry in a little while. We would like to, so Henry, you give me permission so I can call you, my bro? So, you know, in a little while, so we can get the Henry, the scoop. The scoop, yeah. So
yeah, but getting back to that stuff, you know, I had no idea that he even chimed in about it. I'm actually surprised. You know what I mean? So you know, like I said, I think, you know, that person is looking for redemption in his career after what happened. So he stated himself that controversy sells, and maybe he's trying to start controversy, but. Yeah. I don't operate like that. You know, my thing is drama-free. Yep. I have no enemies in this business, and Henry's my boy, and he's still my boy, and when he needs me, I'm there for him, and when I need him, he's there for me. Yep. It was just a misunderstanding, and there's water under the bridge. So not much ado about nothing, though.
Yeah. All right, my bro. So,
hey, Bernardo, I got a question.
Okay, a question.
Go ahead.
Hey, Smiley, I got a question for you. All right. Sure. And I'm just asking, and I'm looking at it in both perspectives. What's like when Henry got there? Were they still playing freestyle music?
No. When Henry walked in, Boricua Posse just finished performing. So when he's walking in, Boricua Posse is finishing. I tell Henry, get your stuff. Let's get set up. It's almost time for you to go on. I queue up.
Okay, so okay,
go ahead.
I got you.
Yeah, I queued up the record, and I started playing
figuring out like
that
how long it was before the performers got finished that he was there. That's all.
He wasn't there. He was actually trying to find parking, because it's hard to find parking on 13th Street and University, especially now that there's 100,000 bike lanes in New York now. So But he showed up on time, though. I give him that, you know, and he commuted like 2 or 3 hours driving to come play for my event, you know, and that's very amicable and that's very professional of him, despite the fact that his mother is recovering in ICU. You know what I mean? So I can understand his frustration. Whatever he put on social media, I'm like, you know what? He's venting. That's my man. Let him say what he got to say. You know what I mean? And I just answered back politely. I'm like, and I'm glad he called me this morning at like 10:30 in the morning, and we spoke about it. You know what I mean? Like grown men do. You know, and I told him, you know, whatever you did is because you was mad at me, and you was mad at the situation, and because I didn't defend your honor. And you know what? He was right. I didn't defend his honor, and I owned up to that. But mind you, next time there won't be a next time like that, because the next time I do an event, I'm gonna be in control of my space. And you know, the club scene has changed so much that now it's all about VIPs and bottle service. And if you get bottle service, I have to play the music you want? No, I'm sorry. DJs play what the crowd wants. If I got 300 people rocking, I'm not going to take care of 10 people that are doing bottle service. I'm sorry. That's not the way it works, you know, for me as an old schooler. So that's what it really boils down to. The VIP people, you know, jumping up and down and screaming that they want their music, while the rest of the crowd gets alienated. It just doesn't work that way.
Guys, another question?
Can I just I know again, like I said, he sounds sincere. I believe what DJ Smiley is saying, but I just want to read the exact comment of what you know Frankie Cutlass chimed in on, and exactly what I'm going to say word for word what he actually wrote in a DJ Henry comment, so that way you can understand. Because I'm just trying to find out why is Frankie Cutlass chiming in on your situation. And I understand you two guys are good friends and everything, but this is exactly, I want you to hear exactly what he said word for word. That's what I'm going to read right now.
All right.
Okay.
Smiley, this my guy, DJ Henry. You know why. He didn't like the fact I gave him a shout out 2 days ago, so he didn't let him play after he told him to calm down. Come down 2 hour ride. This was a comment that he wrote exactly. This is what I'm trying. We're trying to just figure out why would Frankie Cutlass take out of his time to chime in on a comment and write it in DJ Henry's one of his comments there or something. You know, whatever he wrote up, and he just chimed in. I'm just trying to find out. You guys must have some type of beef for him to be chiming in like that.
No, basically what happened was I was Frankie Cutlass's number 2. And basically what I did, I resigned because there was things that were being done and things that I saw that I didn't like. So I resigned. And I guess, you know, he's still bitter about me resigning or something. I don't know. He chimes in, you know, that's his Second Amendment right to chime into whatever he wants to do. But his comments don't mean anything to me because I have nothing to do with him. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he'll be chiming in on more of my events, you know, in the near future.
All right. Guys, more questions? Or we try?
Not really. I think we covered the bases. I mean, it's just a shame how he has a good party. He's doing such a great thing for the freestyle community, and then you know something between two friends goes wrong for the moment, and it's kind of a misunderstanding. And again, like I said, then you have a guy who shouldn't even be chiming in, shouldn't even be putting his 2 cents in. Frankie shouldn't even be saying anything because these are 2 friends. You know what I mean? That's something that, again, a guy should mind his business and stay out of, you know. So now now from here on out, you got to watch and see and hope that this guy doesn't try to sabotage one of your events.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Well, but let me just say one more thing. With this event, it wasn't about me. It wasn't about my birthday as much as I made it to be. I did a raffle with Maurice, the cupcake, Coquito Man, and my boy Victor, Casper Santiago, and we raised $165 for the autism awareness campaign. And on my Facebook page, we put down the full donation. So it was $165 for them, and it was also about the artists because we had new artists. You know, we had Joey Action performed. We had what's her name? Delta C performed. We had Boricua Posse. He's an old timer, but he performed. We had a lady called Miss West, and we had another person, old school freestyler from Baby and Keys. His name is Carlos Keys. He did Playgirl. That's a 20-year-ago hit. He performed that. So, you know, it's about the artists, and it was about the autism awareness. You know what I mean? And it's never about me. I'm 53 years old. I've been in this business for a long time, and it's always going to be about the artist, and it's always going to be about the events that we can do to help the community. It's good to give back to the community. It's not about me.
Right.
Never has been, never will be.
One more question?
I actually saw your show yesterday. I mean, somebody posted it live. I caught it a couple of times. They kept posting it live. I seen it. It was a great event. I even saw you had you mentioned Boricua Posse. I've seen this guy many times singing all around. And, he did a good performance. I also seen he sang a new song. He had a new song. He was mentioning a new album coming out. So I mean, it was glad to see that the freestyle community got together. And I can see, just like I said, I just happen to be just chiming in. I'm just going through the feed, and it just popped up a live feed from one of the girls, I guess, that was there. And I seen your event was an awesome, amazing. It looked like it was an amazing night, and that's one thing I want to say. I'm happy for that.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, it was a great event, and another thing, like I always mention, is that I share the stage. I share the stage with a lot of DJs. So you already know I had Ted Smooth there, I had Victor there, I had Solo Remix that I Mezcla. He came all the way from Orlando, Florida. You know, I had Blazer One. You know, I had a lot of good quality DJs, and we all did it for free. I didn't even get paid. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not about me. It's about the freestyle community. You know, there was a concert at the DL at the Delancey that was very successful with TKA, and Cynthia was there. And big shout out to my man Speedy from KTU. You know, he's a big time host and promoter and a radio personality, and he came by to my event to show love also in solidarity for the freestyle community. So big ups to Speedy also for you know, and it's all about doing the Palante movement. That's how we're moving freestyle in front, you know, to the forefront with the new generation, because, you know, 2 events were successful. Granted, I didn't have a yacht of 1,200 people, but I'm sure I had about between 300 and 400 people in there, you know, on the 3 floors.
Mission well accomplished, sir. Freestyle had a winning night yesterday.
Freestyle lives, baby. We moving forward, baby.
That's right, we are. One day at a time.
Yes.
So, DJs,
yes.
One more question, guys.
All I can just say, it seemed like it was an amazing party. The only thing I just wanted to chime in and ask again was, how did you get this guy Boricua Posse to come out? Because I know, like I said, I've known him for years. I've seen him around, and he's kind of hard to get to come out and perform, because he usually has a lot of shows going on. So I'm just trying to figure out, how did you get him to come out to your show when this guy usually has multiple shows? I mean, it's hard to get a hold of him, and you had him at your great event yesterday. That's a little question I was just wondering.
No, me and Anthony, we go way back. We're friends. You know, he's actually performed for me like for 3 times already. We did the at my residency at the Quantum Sound Lounge in 512 Patterson Plank Road. We had the after party from the freestyle event that they had in Jersey City, New Jersey, for the lupus awareness, which once again is a community event put together by Big Daddy Entertainment. So Anthony's my personal friend. You know, we both live in Jersey. You know, he's up in Patterson. I'm up in the suburbs in Greenbrook, but you know, we always talk. He asks me about, you know, his new track. Is this going to be good? How do you feel? How about it? What's missing? So, you know, basically I'm at his disposal, and he's at my disposal when I need him. And it's all about pushing his music. Everybody knows the original Boricua Posse, you know, is rare arts, but this Boricua Posse, Anthony, he put a spin and a twist and new lyrics to an old classic. So basically, you know, I respect him for not plagiarizing the original work and basically doing an evolution of the old track to a newer track. You know what I mean? But now he got his own single. The new album that's going to drop from him is going to be The Bomb, because I've heard a lot of it. And I don't want to spill the beans, because if not, then I'll get blackballed by Boricua Posse to get his music. But trust me, look out for it in the winter. It's going to drop soon. And I'm probably going to be his DJ for the record release party, too, just to put that in perspective.
All right. So,
nice. That's really nice. Great.
So, Mr. Smiley, so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get, what's his name? Henry G.
Henry G.
I'm going to, okay.
If you His last name is Gick, Henry Gick. You might have to friend him, but he's with his mother and his daughter now, so I don't know if he'll answer because I spoke to him like I said an hour ago.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we can, we can get somebody from Frankie's to see what what the comment, because really what I'm listening from you is that there's no beef, there's no problems. But
no, there's no problems.
There's no problems.
I don't have no contact with him at all.
So I woke up this morning with like Frankie Cutlass making this thing like if there was a problem, like we got a problem here.
No, there's no problem. Me and Henry are talking. The event was successful, and for me, it's another normal day in New Jersey for me. I'm like you, man. I'm on my hustle. I'm on my grind. I'm doing my lift, making my side money, and talking to you wonderful people, and that's basically it. Everything is good. It's just actually a surprise to me, and it's just a testament to, how fragile the community is right now, basically with comments made by certain people that can be blown out of proportion. So, you know how we say in Spanish, right? Calladito me veo más bonito. And that comes out true.
Calladito me veo más bonito. Exactly.
Exactly. That's me, man. I'm the quiet man. I'm the guy everybody loves to hate. Okay,
I'm putting it down.
Right.
I got you.
Okay. So Smiley. So then again,
we're there.
Thank you for.
Billy, you there? We're here. Billy's here.
Billy's there. So,
Bernard, are you there?
Yeah, we lost him for a moment there. So Smiley, please. If can I call you back if I need you?
Hello.
We're anytime. I'm out here on my grind. So if you call, I'm here.
So if I need you, I'll call you back. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let me try to get somebody on the phone. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you.
All right, guys. Blessings.
Thank you.
Cuidas.
All right, guys. So what's up, man? How you guys feeling about this one?
I think the whole situation, I mean...
Well, wait, before we start talking, let me make sure I tell... okay, so we want to get... we would like to get Frankie Cutlass on the phone. If he can call me at Bernardo WBGF... Well, okay, so maybe if... Frankie's got a whole crew, man. But Frankie's got...
No. I'm saying Frankie's in Miami DJing.
Okay.
You're not going to get him today.
Okay, and I don't want to call...
He's in Miami.
Yeah. Okay, let me call Carlos.
You call Angela.
No, Angelo, no. Angelo is not. No, Angelo, no. Let me call Carlos Huertas. Let me see. Carlos Huertas. What? Let me call Carlos Huertas. He says, "Call me, Carlos Huertas." Okay, let me see what Carlos Huertas has to say. All right.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Señor Carlos Huerta, bienvenido. Good evening to you.
What's good?
Happy Sunday to you and all your family.
It's Carlos Huerta, a.k.a. DJ Solo Remix. And yes, I was yesterday in Bar 13. Epic night for DJ Smiley's birthday bash. Or alongside with Test Move. It was epic. Everybody was...
Yeah.
Go on, DJ Solo. Good to have you on the show.
Do it, my bro. So this party came out slamming.
Slamming to the T, strictly slamming. Everybody having a great time, dancing. I got on, I did my thing. Test Move came on after me. DJ Billy's the one got on. We all had a great time. There was no drama. It was like back like in the 90s, the 80s, family. Everybody was having, we had circles on the floor. Everybody was all strictly just love, no drama. It was strictly drama free, no bochinche. None of this. Listen, I'm not going to entertain the BS because I'm not. It's not worth me even saying this dude's name. Yeah. He just came out of a big crisis. He should stay in his lane because in the end of the day, you know, all the DJs that were there last night and other DJs would run circles around this dude because at the end of the day, yes, he still plays the same stuff. He don't have no type of creativity whatsoever. So this guy is a one-hit wonder, and that's it. You know, we're doing positive stuff. We're not doing negative stuff. We're not here talking about him, okay? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, the party, Smiley Birthday Bash was a success. Yeah. It was great. Everybody had a great time. Yeah. and so on.
All right, guys, you want to ask Carlos a question about yesterday, that incident, that moment where things went bad, or a misunderstanding.
We're just trying to find out because we asked the same. I'm going to ask the same question again because I've also heard of you through the Facebook and stuff like that, and I've probably seen you a dozen times tweeting live. We just want to we seem to understand there was a misunderstanding between the two guys, and it seems like it was a great party. A lot of great artists were there and everything. I'm still stuck on why did this guy Frankie Cutlass out of the blue chime in on Facebook and put a comment in saying that this is because I shouted out this guy on my show 2 days ago, and this is why Smiley didn't allow him to spin that. Why is this guy chiming in? Why is he even getting involved? And especially when you guys have such a great show going on. Why is he in my business? What do you think that's about?
Yeah.
Okay, check it out, right? When Frank he walked in, I said, what's up to him? He was making his way to the DJ booth. He said, what's up to Smiley and everything. He was about to get set up and everything. But somebody was in the back stopping all that happening. So Smiley is not Smiley's fault. Whatever happened last night, it was because it was upper management. Okay? Smiley didn't have nothing to do with what was going on. They took over, Higher management came in and did it. Whatever this guy, which I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of me even saying his name. He's a drama. All he wants is drama, attention. He's attention seeker. If it's not working his way, he's gonna go target other people and talk crap about them or make stuff about them. First of all, And the thing about it is that that's all he's all about, drama. Why would I want to support somebody that is all about drama? That's what I don't understand. The people that support him, I guess they must love the drama, okay? Because that's what he's all about. Drama, talking about, instead of supporting other fellow DJs, okay, all he does is bash them and talk crap about them. That's not no unity there, All that he's doing, he's talking about people hating on him. No, he should look at himself in the mirror. He is the bigger hater because he's hating on people that's doing positive stuff and keeping things alive with the freestyle. The artists that came in yesterday, they did a fantastic job, and big kudos to Smiley for putting a great event for his birthday bash and all that. I flew down from Orlando, Florida. I paid for my own ticket, my own hotel, everything. You know why? Because Smiley deserves that, and I would do it for anybody else because Smiley is the real deal, okay? Guys, that's the most humblest dude that I grew up with in Spanish Harlem when we were doing all this back then, okay? So this guy, he only wants is drama. That's all, drama. If you don't see, if it's not about him, if it's not working for him, forget about it. He just wants to throw you to the side and that's it. It's all about him. He don't care about nobody. He don't care about he don't even care about his followers. It's all about him, How are you going to tell your followers, oh, delete this person? If you're following this person, I'm going to delete you. What crap is that? How dare you tell somebody me telling somebody, if you follow me, you got to delete this person. That's not you, man. That's not somebody humble. That's nobody who has respect for music, That's bullcrap, And yes, and I want to say something real fast. Yo, dude, if you're listening, Papa, I was built for this. Those words right there means a lot. So remember what you said. I am built for this. So that's a direct message. And once again, like I said, it's about keep being real, humble, and it's about the music and keep making this music even more popular than what it is now and the movement going. We don't need this drama. Go away. He needs to go away, put it that way. We don't need him. Nobody need him. Okay? He needs to go away. He just gave a bad rap to Freestyle. And he's not Freestyle. You're not even the king of Freestyle. So he needs to stop that crap. He ain't no boss. Boss of what? Boss of Jack,
Guys, any other questions?
No, but I do want to say that, we really appreciate you coming on the show and speaking with us and letting us know what's going on. I mean, I'm just kind of happy to the fact that this is really just a misunderstanding, and they were able to talk it out and correct the situation. And like I said again, I've heard of you. I've seen you a bunch of times through the Facebook, and I've seen you spin live and everything like that. So I see that you're a humble guy, and you seem to know what you're doing. And we just want to say thank you for still spinning the freestyle.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. And listen, and in the end of the day, I just want to say real fast, last night was a successful event. Even though it was free, if people had to pay, people would still pay and still be successful no matter what, because what Smiley brings positivity and genuine to the building.
No, and I believe the next one is gonna, we raised what, $165, and then the next one, the next one we're gonna raise a lot of money for the cost, right? What was yesterday's cost was autism, right?
Autism yesterday, yes. Yep. And DJ Casper, he is the main DJ for those courses that he does, the events. So, they raised money for that yesterday, and it was already in the foundation and everything. He already tallied up the numbers. They were up already on Facebook, on his page, and so on. So it was a birthday bash and also for a great cause. That's right. That's the thing, a great cause, that we don't forget. We got to get back and help out those needy people that needs us. Not about us being selfish and self-centered and thinking about ourselves, giving back. Okay.
All right, Mister. Thank you so much for for those words, man. Words of wisdom from you.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a great time. Keep up the good work.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So, well, I got another person I want to call now, but guys, and let's ask Mr. Angelo Martinez, because Angelo Martinez is if he wants me to call him, what do you guys think?
I think go ahead. He's already he's done his thing in the past. He's proven that he's a Frankie Cutlass
supporter,
favorite. He loves the guy, so bring him up.
Angelo says no. Come on, Angelo, bro. Okay, so let Angelo, because Angelo likes to, a little bit of, come on, please, Angelo, come through, bro. So he likes that. Angelo is show business all the way.
No. We have to do the one. Calm down, Angela. Calm down, Angela. He likes that. That's his thing. He likes that. And let's hope he comes on.
We love Angelo. Angelo is making our show a better show on a daily basis. So, but let me call Mr. Martinez. Mr. Martinez, spelled backwards. Okay, he wants me to call him. So hold on one second, guys. Let me give him Mr. Martinez, spelled backwards. So. Where is he at? Okay, let's say something there. But what's his name? Mr. Martinez, can you come on here and say something? That way I can find you here, because I don't. Richie, you wanna? Richie has a lot to say over here. Richie, you wanna come through? Richie,
saying a lot too. Richie's saying a lot too.
Richie's saying a lot, right? Mr. Richie, do I have your permission, your blessings to call you? So you can come through, and okay. So Nivek, hold on one second, Nivek. But we're gonna get Richie on the line if he wants to come through. I would love to talk to Richie. We want to. Okay, this guy is Nivek Martinez.
Bernardo, what's
Mr.
going on?
Martinez, good evening to you. Happy Sunday to you and to your family.
Thank you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let me make sure I put my Wi-Fi on so I don't lose you guys.
Well, how are you, my bro? How are you feeling about this this news today? What,
Well, me and you had a private discussion.
Yep.
But like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I gave you kind of my feelings about this whole stuff when we're talking about Frankie Cutlass. We need to just X him out of the genre. Mm-hmm. And if everybody were to support that, the genre will progress the way direction it needs to. Plain and simple. He was a one-hit wonder in the hip-hop world. He may have produced or been a part of production from music today. The only problem is, can anybody ever remember it being mentioned? Was he on the stage when these people were receiving awards for these records that were supposedly produced? Did they mention his names when they were mentioning the people that they wanted to thank for any of this. Not a one. Not a one.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, anybody under 30 has no clue who the hell Frankie Cutler is, and they're not going to give a fuck about who Frankie Cutler is.
Mm.
So we just need to get them out of this genre and continue to move forward. If this wants to grow, it needs to stop this little game, that this drama that he's bringing on. He's not a good DJ in the freestyle world. He never was known as a DJ when he produced the song Boricua Posse, or even when we're talking about, like, you know, Puerto Rico. So really, I mean, the only reason he's doing this is because that's the only way he can get his name out there, is by having bad publicity. Because there ain't no good publicity for him. You know, I'm seeing comments out there, this thing is getting ugly. It's getting to the point where someone may even get hurt.
Guys,
so we need to, we need to, yes.
Give me a moment here. Guys, you wanna ask a question right here to Mr. Martinez? Guys.
Yeah, we just got, you know, and just let you know. We just can't understand, like, why, you know, this guy again, you know, keeps carrying in on people's stuff. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. You have a good event, you know, they're doing it for charity, and then a lot of guys, you know, coming out, different DJs. You hear Solo came out, you hear Boricua Posse came out and sang, and then again we hear that Frankie Cutlass chimes in like a gutless coward and just starts writing stuff like a Facebook bully. I mean, what do you think about that?
Mr. Martinez?
You know, social media is giving people a lot of muscles that they don't even have to go to the gym and earn. You know, that's the problem with social media today. You can say what you want and you can be 1,000 miles away and nobody can ever confront you on it face to face. So when we're talking about someone that's going to be producing something negative or trying to produce something negative on events that people are doing out there, like Smiley and, you know, all the other DJs that were out there doing this event for free. And that's the key thing people have to understand, is they gave their time up to do an event for a good cause. Let's concentrate on that. Let's concentrate on when they're doing something again in another place, that they're always dedicating their time, their effort. They're keeping freestyle alive in a positive way. Once again, you have a guy who literally last year talked so much crap about freestyle, put himself sitting in a chair like he was Alfred Hitchcock, and made a video talking bad about how he doesn't make money from freestyle, how he's this platinum award artist with all of these other people. But what you have to remember is, you look at the platinum, his picture's not on it. His name's not on it. I mean, I can go buy a plaque at the damn flea market and put my name on it too and say, hey, I'm a part of a recording artist.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so you believe that his records are not the real deal? I mean, that's something I heard Stevie B said, they were not the real deal. But I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, so you really believe those are not? He just got them anywhere and just had them printed?
You know, it's like I said, in any award, if someone wins a platinum artist for that song, they're going to thank that person. They're going to thank them for helping produce that song, for making the money that they're making off that song. They're not going to go ahead and have not even a mention, not even a write on the back of the CD. So how can you claim you're a part of something if they didn't even recognize you enough to put your name on these things? So that's what Stevie B was talking about. You look at anything Stevie B has done, everything has his name. Everything has the producers that were. They give their thanks because that's who those people, their niche of crew that got them to the place that they are today. There's not an artist that wouldn't thank anybody that helped them get to a platform in the community, in social, you know, where people can say, oh, wow, I know that person. They thank that person that helped them get there.
Well, Mr. Martinez, thank you so much for for coming on the show and talking to us.
Listen, Bernardo, like I said, let's just forget about this Frankie Cutler stuff. He's a has-been. He was out of the music era for almost 20 years. Why he won't get on? We had a comment the other day, me and him back and forth, and it's just like I said, he goes and runs and blocks people. He runs because he's not that person that he says he is.
Right.
He's just a social media person. That's it. He's a face that nobody even want to see. So let's just move forward. Let's make that John the right direction. And listen, all freestyle artists, just support your artist, and that's all that needs to be done.
A question here from
yes.
my boy.
Mr. Martinez, listen, I know you were saying something about earlier when Frankie's live, always bashing everybody, but on the other end, a lot of the people who are tuning into him and watching him don't say nothing in return. So he thinks it's okay for him to do what he's doing. Do you agree with me or disagree with me with that?
Listen, no matter what good anybody does, someone's always going to hate on you. It doesn't matter. Not to say that he hasn't had a song that's let him live for 30 years, that one hit wonder he had, that he makes him, and the only reason he's always around it is because of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. The reason he's bashing people is because nobody knows him right now. He's getting himself put out there. He's paying $140 so that 1,000 people can, as soon as he goes live, he has 1,000 viewers. 1,000 viewers that never even knew who he was. That's paid for. That's not people just saying, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock, I'm waiting for him to start and I'm going to jump on. No, it doesn't happen that way. So guys, listen, don't believe everything you see on social media. It's social media. It is what it is. I mean, do we all know those memes about 6ix9ine are true, that he was talking all that stuff? Come on, let's be honest here. Let's just forget about this bonchinche, this gossip, this thing that's negative, and let's move forward for the artist. If you go and the artists say they're going to be there, Judy Torres said it best. They're going to put on their social media, they're going to promote it, they're going to say everything about it. If you want to follow somebody, follow that artist. Don't follow the DJ, don't follow the promoter. Those are the people that are going to be ones that are going to be there for you 100%, because that is their job. That's how they pay their bills. So I can say this over and over again. Don't go out for the promoter, go out for the artist. If the artists are promoting it, they're there. If you guys don't believe me, watch a flyer change 7 times before performance starts. Why? Because they say this person's going to be there, and all of a sudden you go look back, that picture's gone and it's replaced with a different person.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Thank you for being. Yeah.
Believe in your artist.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And we love having you in this
Keep it real,
Keep it, yeah.
We'll talk anytime.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So somebody's trying to call me, but whoever's trying to call me right now, can you please call me at my Bernardo WBGF TV Facebook Messenger, because I can't get, this week I'll get more devices and stuff like that, but I have, I don't have more devices. So please call me up if you want to, come through and say, what you think about all this, this situation this weekend. Come through Bernardo WBGF TV Facebook, and we would love for Angelo Martinez. Angelo, come through, my bro, or Richie Rich, or Angelo Martinez, in behalf of Frankie Cutlass. You can come through right here, Bernardo WBGF TV, through my Facebook Messenger. So while we wait for their call, or whoever was calling me from my in my other device, what's up, guys?
Hey, this is Billy White. I just have to just wanted to bring something to you, Bernardo, because I know we've been doing a couple different shows, and it's been nice shows and everything. Today was a great one, but
we got one.
I think,
hold on a second. Richie Rich is calling. Okay. Senor, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Richie Rich, how are you, my bro?
How are you tonight, sir?
Good. How you feeling about this whole tonight episode, this whole Freestyle Crisis Center? What you think?
First of all, I want to commend you on your thrusting yourself into the middle of all this. I had no idea who you were or anything else until all this drama started taking place. The last few weeks has been real interesting. You've had, what's actually happened is there's been a platform created for jealousy, anger, dick riding, and hate. And I think it's been one of the most interesting things I've watched. Normally, as a man, you don't count another man's money. You don't wish you had another man's life. And you really don't pay that attention to how other men move. I've heard, the amount of people I've heard comment on individuals, who they are, their families, gossip, nonsense, all over a simple cancel venue. Then you have shady promoters, not promoters, who call in, give versions of events, make up stories about investigations that don't exist, have these problems all over the country, but they don't talk about their problems in other states. I don't know. Seems like a lot of men watching other men in the way they move.
Guys, you want to ask Richie a question?
Richie, let me ask you one question. Do you know Mr. Frankie Cutlass? Have you ever been on one of the shows? Have you ever done anything, been on one of the shows, listened to him stand on Monday nights? I'm just curious about that.
I really can't hear him too well, but I think he's asking me if I've been around Frankie. What's he asking me?
Do you hear the show?
I mean, I don't.
Say it, Michael, say it.
No, that's Billy Rice.
Billy,
I just don't know. What I'm trying to find out is, does he know the man one-on-one? Have you ever seen him? Does he listen to him spinning live on Mondays? We're just trying to get some base here. Do you know this guy who tried to take he commented on yesterday's situation, and he was negative about it, and said that it was because he shouted out this other DJ, and this is why this problem occurred. So we're just trying to find out, did you know of this guy, and why would he want to come and try to damage what Smiley and these guys are doing with the freestyle community last night's charity event?
Well, I do know that the DJ, I believe, I don't know. Let me start by saying that I don't speak for Frankie. Frankie didn't ask me to speak for him. I don't know him on a level where I'm going to put words in his mouth. So anything I'm saying, that's just from me. I've been around him business-wise. I've seen him do a lot of different shows. I know people in the business that he interacts with and does business with. And these are professionals that wouldn't be tangling with people if they were out there on just making snake moves. That's that. This thing, I know this DJ from Jersey, who actually was in Pennsylvania. Guy got in the car, drove a few hours to play at this event. And everything was gravy till the gentleman got there, and then everything got switched up. Now, the accusation that has been made is that Mr. Smiley did this to him because a few days prior, Frankie had put something on his page, talking nice about him. So the accusation's been made is he let the guy drive all the way there just not to let him play because he has a friendship.
No. Smiley's not that kind of guy, man.
Now, I don't know from that. I'm just saying that was the accusation that's been made.
Yeah. I think, not Smiley, bro. Smiley's a good guy, and then again,
I'm just saying this though, if you know somebody and they're your friend, just on a human level, they get in the car, they do 2 hours and change to get to your event to do something for you, and you just let them dangle, tell them you can't do nothing. Me personally, if I know that man, I gotta leave too. If they're gonna disrespect my people, I'm gonna take up for them. But maybe I'm just different. I don't know.
Guys, do you have any questions right here?
No, not this time.
All right. So I think Cutlass wanna reach. He wants to come through, but he needs to come through to my Facebook. Richie, thank you so much for coming through. Okay.
Stay up.
Thank you, guy. Thank you.
Stop hating, Dick Riders.
Thank you for coming through.
All right. Little disrespect there from Mr. That was kind of that was disrespectful there at the end. Okay. We'll get another chance. Yeah. Frankie. Okay, Frankie, I need you to call me. Let me call Mr. Frankie Cutlass. Okay, he's here. Okay. Okay. Good evening, sir. Thank you, Mr. Frankie, for giving us a little moment and clarify all this. How are you tonight? How are you doing today, this Sunday night?
I'm actually doing great. I just got out of a event here in Miami. It was a very successful event, so I'm actually back at my hotel. I heard a little bit of what's going on and stuff. I was hearing some guy named Mr. Martinez who sounded like a big idiot. Don't even have no education when it comes to plats. I want to clear that first. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a page that's called Google, and it's very important that if you're gonna talk crap about someone, that you Google that person's name, because there's a lot of plats I got. First of all, you can't buy plats that are certified by the RIAA. All right, get that right. The RIAA. They the one that gives you the plat alongside with the label, major labels. Do you understand me? So you can't buy these plats, you know, at, you know, some kind of thrift shop store. It's impossible. So he's here talking about all that, you know, anyone could get these plats, and it sounds stupid. And some of these people that buy this nonsense, I mean, come on, guys, really? You think I'm gonna go? You think, first of all, that I started with freestyle music? I didn't start with freestyle music. I started with freestyle, but I made my career in hip hop. So a lot of these plats are in hip hop, not freestyle. One freestyle probably was K7 and the Swing Kids, which, by the way, you know, I gave K7 his name, and I had 3 songs on that album, which certified first gold and then platinum. Zungazan was my song. Come Baby Come and Body Rock on that album. So all these people talk about, oh, you know, he's living off of Puerto Rico. No, I'm not. How about the DJ Khaled song that I co-produced 2 years ago with Drake on it? Come on, Google that. People sit there, they sound real stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Educate yourself, man. Let's Google, man. Come on, guys.
Mr. Frankie,
you sound real stupid.
Mr. Cutlass, can I get my people over here in the other line? Can they ask you a question? Permission to ask you a question?
Any questions?
All right.
Any questions?
All right, guys.
We just want to just find out what happened with that. I mean, we know you wasn't at that event yesterday, but we did see that you chimed in and posted a comment saying that he didn't allow his father, DJ Smiley, didn't allow DJ Henry to spin because of you shouting him out on your show 2 days ago. Is there any truth to that?
So what happened was, first of all, Henry G, it was a former Cutlass Radio DJ, just like DJ Smiley was. All right. So we were all together at Cutlass Radio. I gave a shout out to Henry, because Henry's, if anyone knows Henry's a really stand-up guy. He's a really nice guy. He's a down-to-earth guy, and he will go miles for you, man. He's just that type of dude. So when this whole crisis was happening about the yacht, I was looking to see who was, you know, some of these DJs and haters that were throwing me under the bus, and Henry never did that. Even though that me and Henry, he was not part of Cutlass Radio. He's not part of Cutlass Radio no more. He kept it real with me as far as, like, you know, never throwing me under the bus. So I gave him a shout out 2 days ago. I said, I want to give a shout out to Henry because, you know, A, B, and C. I believe Smiley saw that. I personally believe he saw that, and he probably felt some type of way, because right now me and Smiley are not seeing eye to eye. And I personally think that he saw that you know, that post, and he probably just, you know, dissed him when he went over there. Because, you know, come on, man. Why would you diss Henry? First of all, he was there for Smiley at some benefit, some charity event. He brought all his equipment. He did all this free for Smiley. And then, you know, he was there for Smiley several times. And then all of a sudden, he took a 2-hour ride, leaving his mother at the hospital that just got surgery yesterday, getting a babysitter, paying $50 at the parking lot. And you're going to diss my man Henry like that? Come on, man. That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
Guys.
Why would you diss a man that helped you out? Why would you do that?
Guys, questions?
I just wanted to know, what type of relation, or what type of, were you guys friends before you and DJ Smiley? Did something go wrong? You were friends, you broke apart. I'm just trying to figure out why would Smiley, possibly, if got a little hating in his blood when he saw this, when he shouted this guy out. Why would he act like that?
Well, all right. So here's the thing, man. And I really didn't want to talk about Smiley but I'm a school people on Smiley since Smiley went on this show personally trying to bash me and talk about I got mental illness and all this nonsense. Let's get something clear. I know Smiley from around the hood for over 30 years. We're childhood friends, and he's a very nice guy. By the way, he was a very nice guy. He was down to earth, always friendly with everyone, and so about what was it, a year and a half ago, I was looking at his Facebook where he was posting that he was having problems with his wife. So I reached out to a friend of mine named Ralphie Boy, who used to do role managing for Little Louis Vega, and I told Ralphie Boy, do me a favor, go reach out to the Smiley. I haven't talked to him in 5 years. Go reach out to Smiley, tell him come over here to Cutlass Radio. So that's what he did. He brought him to the station. I said, Smiley, man, I know you're going through problems. Why don't you just get off of that? You know what I'm saying? Get your mind off your wife. Get your mind off everything that's going on at home, and come DJ with us, man. Get your mind back into the music, something that you love to do. And he said, no problem. So he started doing that. He started DJing for Cutlass Radio. And then we had a situation at Cutlass Radio where I had to get rid of some people. So I told Smiley to run Cutlass Radio for me. Yeah, I want you to run the whole station for me. I gave him the keys, gave him the passwords, all types of things so he could run Cutlass Radio. On top of that, I told him I wanted him to also role manage me. So he started going, on a couple of events, to Florida and different places and stuff. And he started doing role managing for me, and I was paying him. He was on my payroll. Some things that, I think where it started falling between me, things started getting a little bad between me and Smiley was because there was time I was DJing, and all of a sudden I heard someone talking on the mic. Yo, what's up? It's DJ Smiley, Frankie Cutlass on the one. I'm like, yo, dude, what are you doing? Like, I would look to the side and be like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So he would look at me and be like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying. I said, no, bro, don't pick up the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to DJ. You don't need to pick up the mic. So no problem. I schooled him on that and told him to chill with that. Another time I got off, it was my time to go home and stuff. And I told him to pack up, because this is what a role manager, they pack up your, equipment and get paid and ready to leave. And there was times when I told them, all right, pack up my equipment. I'll meet you in the back in the room or the VIP, wherever. And every time, I went to the VIP, I had fans come to me and say, hey, your boy is rocking it. What do you mean rocking it? What you talking about? Oh, he's on the turntable, or he's on the, he's playing, he's DJ. I'm like, and who the hell told Smiley to do that? So I seen the power ego trip with Smiley. It was just like, okay, who the hell tell you to go DJ? Like, who gave you the permission to get on the set? And this happened a few times, and I had to really scold him and tell him, yo, Smiley, you need to stop doing that. I don't know what's your problem. Your job here is to role manage me. So I think because I started every day when he did something like that, started like getting a little hard on him, he started getting offended. He felt like I was bullying. That's why right now he calls me a bully. You're a bully. No, it's because I had to talk to him and tell him you cannot grab the mic and you cannot DJ if this is not what you came here for. You came here to role manage me. Anyway, he did it a few times. So here's the icing on the cake. This is when things got worse. You ready for this? We had a show in New Rochelle, and I was in the DJ booth, and I was, I needed water, so that's what a role manager does. I said, Smiley, get me some water. I was calling him on the mic, DJ Smiley, please come to the booth. He didn't answer. Half an hour later, I called him again. DJ Smiley, please come to the DJ booth. DJ Smiley. He didn't come. So I finally texted him. I was like, yo, where you at? He said, oh, I'm coming right now. So he came, whatever. I said, bro, where were you? He said, no, I'm taking care of something. I said, all right, no problem. He brought me water. So it was my time to leave. I said, all right, it's time to pack up. Let's go. No problem. By the way, at this event, the people, they rent me a room at the same facility. It was a hotel. So the event was downstairs at some little nightclub they had in a hotel. So We ran. We told Smiley. Smiley, pack the stuff up. Let's go. I was ready to go upstairs. He said, all right, I'm going to pack the stuff. I'll meet you upstairs. No problem. As we going upstairs, no problem. We walking. One of my security, he ends up opening my door. And he was like, come on, let's go. And when we walked in, you're not going to believe this. There was a naked, drunk woman in my bed in the room. So we stopped and we looked at each other. We're like, yo, what? My security was like, who are you? And she was so drunk, she couldn't even talk. She was naked. You could see her everything, all parts of her. And we're like, whoa, my security told me, Frank, go outside, step outside. So I stepped outside. I was like, oh, man, what's going on? Who comes running from the elevator? Running, Smiley. I'm like, yo, dude, what the hell's going on? Oh, I'm sorry to tell you. You know, I'm sorry. This is my homegirl. She was drunk, and I had to bring her to the room to chill because, you know, there was guys taking advantage of her. I'm like, are you freaking nuts? How the hell are you going to bring this naked woman to my room? We could have all got picked. All this woman had to do was call rape, and we would have all went down. And he was like, yo, I'm sorry. I said, nah, man, you don't do something like that. You crazy. How you going to bring? And she's drunk. She couldn't even stand up. My friend, my security guard, thank God there was one off-duty NYPD who knew how to handle the situation, and he helped her. He helped her get dressed. He took her to the elevator, and then Smiley took her outside. This is the kind of bullshit that I was dealing with, Smiley. So you think it was wrong of me to come at him? This is the type of shit that I had to deal with this man. He talked about that I got mental illness. No, nigga, you got mental illness.
Guys,
who the hell brings a naked woman to my room?
Any question, guys? This is big. This is big right here. Guys, any
I
question?
got one more. I got a question. And Frankie, I got a question for you because this was sent to me, and I'm just saying it was sent to me. There's a person that you have commented about, and you told her to stay out of the business because she was a fake artist. You know who that is, Amaretto J. Lopez.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about that woman. Jesus.
I'm just asking what was sent to me, that's why.
What was the question? I can't really hear, but what I just heard. What was the question?
She's saying that she doesn't know what the beef is between you and her, and I just smiling now.
I don't have no beef with her.
And you calling her a fake artist, and for her to stop her whining that you said that she used to blow coke with Smiley, and you know they're fucked up in the head.
Listen to me. I don't have no beef with that woman. That woman got beef with me. But the only thing with that woman is don't come to me and tell me that you're someone that you're not. Please. Don't come to me because I know the history when it comes to the freestyle music. Don't tell me you did something and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, you was probably part of the group, but don't tell me that you sing that record when in fact when you never did. You never sent that record. So don't come and lie to me. And that's the problem, she has with me because I speak the truth, and she hated the fact that I was shouting her out and telling her, you didn't sing that record, stop lying. So that's the problem we got with her. I was going to put the original girl on my show on the Monday Night Freestyle Classic. Her name is Jeanette. I was going to bring her. She was willing to come. Something happened where she had to get operated, so we had to cancel the show. But she's, she was part of the group. She's not the singer. Stop that. Come on, man. Stop it.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I always thought she was a singer. I thought that was a real artist.
That's what I thought.
Stop it. She's not the singer. Stop it. She probably was the girl who sang little background and little dances, but she was never the original singer. Jeanette is the singer.
All right, guys. Another question. Can I get Mr. Frankie Cutlass? I want to get Mr. Smiley on the phone for a second. Can I?
Let me say something.
Are you available? Can I call you back if I need to call you back? Can I call you back?
Yeah, but let me add something with the Smiley situation too. This is the same cat who tries to throw me under the bus. A few months ago, before he left Cutlass Music Group, he called me and he was very sad, talking about, they towed my car, and this is the car that I do my cab lift, and I don't have it. And I said, what happened? They told it. I think it was like $1,000-something, $1,400, and no one wants to lend me this money. Hello, and this time ever, nobody wants to lend that kind of money. So he called me, And I have the video to prove it. He called me, says, man, you're my last option. Can you lend me that money? I told him, Smiley, you know what? Come over to my house. I lent this man $1,400. $1,400 in cash. All right? I told him, go get your car out, man, because this is your car that you work with, okay? If I was such a bad person, why the hell did I lend this dude $1,400? This is the same guy that throws me under the bus. All right? What kind of friend, you know, not even his own family was there for him. Not even his own friends, so-called friends that is sticking up for him to this day was even to give him $1,400. And I gave him $1,400 out of the kindness. Okay? This is this guy that's throwing me under the bus, that's talking trash on me, talking about I got mental illness. Let's talk about this mental illness before. I want to talk about this because, Bernardo, it's only fair for me to speak about this because you have people there speaking nasty about me. So I need to defend myself right now.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
All right?
Go ahead.
I lost my mother in 1995. And who's not going to go through changes, lose a mother? Come on, man. Are you serious? Yeah. This is your mother. So, of course, I went through change. That hurts. It's like everybody else. If you lose your mother, you're going to hurt, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna hurt. So, of course, I started looking for God because I wanted comfort. So I started looking for God and stuff, you know, so that's what I did. I looked for God. I went to church because I'm the youngest out of 12 kids, you know, so I was close to my mother. So that's what I did. I went to church, started looking for comfort, and I got better. There's no mental illness here. I don't know what he's talking about. I got mental illness. Why? Because I treat you like a sucker now because of the way you treat me and you talk bad about me. Is that why you're saying I got mental illness, that I have changed since I was a kid? Of course, we're grown men. And I'm a CEO to a company. And when you do wrong by the company, I got to put you in your spot. I pay you. You're on my payroll. So you have a problem. I'm scolding you and I'm telling you what to do because you're doing stupid things like what, you know, with the things that I'm talking about as far as, you know, that I explained earlier. Come on, get out of here with that stuff, man. Anyway, this guy's a lost case. He's got mental illness. And I hope he gets help because he's living with a wife who's screwing a state trooper. Now, how can you live with a woman that you've been with 20 years with two beautiful kids and she's banging a state trooper and you still living under that house and under those crazy spirits? You know, so who's got mental illness here? Me or him?
Mr. Cutlass, do you know this for sure? Because this is bad.
I definitely know this. I spoke to him about it. Listen, there was even one time I said, yo, let me ask you a question. Is your wife on Facebook? Does she see all the stuff that you talk about her? And he tells me, yeah, she's on Facebook. And I said, and he was like, why? You want to find her? Go ahead, find her. And I'm like, no, I don't want to find her. I'm just asking you because you write so much nasty stuff about her. He says, you can find her and you can fuck her. What?
Okay. I understand. Also, so he said
I can find. He said, you want to fuck her? He said, you want to fuck her? You can fuck her.
Because
I said, are you serious, bro? He said, yeah, because all my DJ's friends, his are my ex-wife.
Yeah, I thought
I'm not one of them. Are you nuts? What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah. Could we get
like that dude got mental illness? He got mental problems.
Can I call you back? Can I get Smiley on the phone?
Yeah,
for a
call
second?
me back.
Okay,
call me back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Guys, are you there?
Yes, I mean, wow, that was a lot. For somebody to come on here and express and tell us what
Billy, your phone is kind of muffled. You're gonna have to talk like different because it's like we hear muffledness over here. Okay, let me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna call Smiley, okay? Because a lot of stuff was said about.
Yeah, a lot of it got to get resolved now. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, let me get Smiley over here. Let me get Smiley over here.
A little bit.
Yeah, let me
I'm
get Smiley.
confused.
Yeah.
Here, baby.
Smiley.
What a show, huh?
What a show. So, what's up, bro? So Cutlass came through, and he said all that.
Yeah, I heard everything. You know, it's funny how people go to extremes to basically get attention. So let me break it down to you from the beginning how he started. The first show that Frankie had in Daytona Beach. You recall that one?
Yes, sir.
That show, my buddy, Christopher Marvonis, he's the main promoter. So basically, me as Frankie's road manager, that day when he had the meet and greet, he left the stage half an hour early. He told me, Smiley, do me a favor, man. Take over until 11 o'clock, because I'm going to go into the VIP and do my meet and greet.
Mister, can I just stop you there for a second? Could
Sure.
somebody tell Angela to calm the fuck down? Calm the fuck down, Angela. Calm the fuck down, Angela.
Angela. Calm
the fuck down, Angela.
Down.
You disrespectful bitch, okay? We keeping it classy over here. We're keeping it, and we don't cross nobody's line, and you crossing the line right now. So calm the fuck down, Angela. Okay? Mr. Smiley, you were saying?
Yeah, so the last half an hour I took over because Frankie told me to take over. So basically when he told me to take over, believe it or not, I mean, I'm not the type of person to brag about it. I had that crowd rocking for the half an hour. I had people dancing on the stage. You know what I mean? I guess the word got to Frankie. Frankie felt a certain way about it. You know what I mean? But trust me, I didn't jump on the turntables. Yeah, fine. I jump on the mic because I'm quote unquote the hype man. You know what I mean? Right. So Frankie said, don't do it no more. So you didn't hear a peep out of me out of the mic anymore. But I was on the turntables and I was rocking it. You know what I mean? Not to brush my own fingernails on that one. So basically, you know, that was the first time. The second time was Haven in Orlando. Basically the same situation. I was road managing, and Frankie Cutlass basically left the stage early again. You know what I mean? So I'm on the stage, and there was another DJ. I don't recall his name. And Frankie wanted that DJ to finish, but Frankie never told that DJ to finish. So the DJ asked me, "Yo, where's your boy?" I said, "What do you mean, Frankie?" He was like, "Yeah." Oh, Frankie left. He left to the hotel. He wanted to get some rest. You know what I mean? So he says, "Dude, I'm not getting paid this last half an hour to an hour to finish his set. He's being paid to finish the set here in Orlando, in Haven." So I was like, "Shit, man, what am I gonna do? I call Frankie. Frankie don't pick up the phone." So me, as the good person that I am, trying to stick up for my ex, friend over here, I saved his ass. I saved his reputation. Once again, I got on the turntables and I finished the night, because the other DJ, the resident DJ of Haven, Orlando, Andy Panda can actually corroborate this, because Andy Panda was there. Andy Panda was the head promoter. Frankie left early. You know what I mean? Right. So what am I to do? I took over. The crowd was rocking once again, and they took a picture of me spinning, and Frankie didn't like the fact that they took a beautiful picture of me, while I was spinning. And Frankie basically went off on me one day when he had that incident at that club where he didn't go because of the security, that they didn't let him in. And he told me, "Dude, stay the fuck away from the turntables. It's not about you." You know what I mean? Like in a jealous rage. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I told him, "Dude, let me tell you something, bro. I'm saving your ass." Because I told him twice you walked away from the turntables that you didn't complete your commitment to the contract. I'm the one that saved his ass with that. And that's the thanks that I get. So basically I told him, "You know what? If it's like that, I quit." You know what I mean? I'm quitting as your road manager. The end of the night, he says, "You know what? Come by tomorrow to the house. We'll talk about it." We ironed everything out, and everything turned out to be, all right. I went back on as a road manager, but not as a road manager outside of New York and New Jersey. If anybody does outside of New York and New Jersey, then it's going to be somebody of his choosing. I'll just do the domestic road managing. Now came the third event, which is the one in Yonkers, the one that he mentioned about the girl. Now, mind you, yes, as a road manager, I was wrong for leaving him behind. But I had a female friend that she got way drunk, way out of control. And there was these guys, like, how they dirty dance on her, like rubbing up on her. Yep. And the girl tells me, "Smiley, help me." So you know what? I'm going to go to the girl's defense because I'm figuring these niggas are going to try to fucking rape her. Granted, Frankie had a room. Where can I put this girl? You know what I mean? The guy's already hawking her. They're like, you know, like they're doing like a cheese line because he was going to rub up on her. I said, listen, let me put you in my man's room. I'm going to put you there, sleep it off, and then after that, I'm going to come back downstairs. So basically, I put her in the hotel room because I had the second key. I put her in the room, and after I put her in the room, I started getting calls from Frankie. When I got the call from Frankie, I jetted back downstairs. And I told Frankie when I got to the DJ booth, you know what I mean? I had to take care of something. I didn't want to say what it was because, you know, I'm trying to protect the identity and the reputation of this girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm being the gentleman. I forgot I left that crazy girl up in the room. Once again, Frankie left early. You know, I had to finish up the night at that place in Yonkers. He went upstairs and he finds the girl butt naked upstairs. You know what I mean? What are you to think? You know what I mean? So, you know, when it comes down to that, you know what? It's a shame that she was like strewn all over the bed. I don't know how they found her. But in my eyes, I understand I saved her life. I saved her from getting raped. And she got home fine after that, which was great. The sad part was, you know, anybody that walks into a room and sees a butt-naked girl on the bed in a room that she don't even have the key for, you could think of the wildest things. And I understand
Smiley,
that.
can I stop you? Little moment. Let me ask you something. Frankie, when he came through now, he said, you know, he said that he was also like worried. You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem.
I'm sorry. Let me close my windows. Go ahead.
He was on your page when he came to like what's up with this girl? You know, like, you know, did he seem to you like that, like worry for the girl too?
No, there was no concern whatsoever. He was like, yo, get that bitch out of my fucking room. But I understood where he came from when it came to that girl. You know, because I'm like, dude, this could fuck up my brand. This could fuck up my team. This could fuck, you know. So, all she has to do is yell rape.
So Frankie's
you know
good.
I mean?
Frankie, in that part, well, you know, I know his style is different style, but basically say, yo, there's a problem here. Like, yo, let's get this girl out of here. So
no, it was,
I
was like, he's like, get that bitch out of the fucking room, bro.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know, it's Frankie style. But then again, it's
you know
like,
what? But it's okay though, because I understood that part. But you know what? To this day, it's not a heroic thing to do, but I saved that fucking girl from getting raped.
You did good.
And I can attest that. The only bad thing is I think she was so embarrassed by that issue, she erased her Facebook, she had disappeared from social media, and she blocked me from her phone.
Yeah. Smiley, let me get my guys here to ask you a question.
Sure,
Guys,
go ahead.
Guys.
I'm listening to the whole situation. I mean, I'm not siding with Frankie, but I'm just trying to figure out, you're the road manager, and you see a person that you deal with, a female, and you see that she's having issues and people trying to take advantage of it. I mean, you didn't really sit there to think that maybe that wasn't the right thing to do to put her in his room.
No.
That, I mean, God forbid something would have happened, there wouldn't be a Mr. Frankie Cutlass today if she would have yelled rape. I mean, was there any other option other than putting her in the room?
We discussed that after the fact, and I'm like, you know what? He's right. And with you saying that, you're right. You know what I mean? Thank God none of that transpired. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure in that female's mind, to protect the identity, you know, I'm not going to say her name or anything.
Can I say one thing right here?
Go ahead.
I think you guys did great. All of you, in this particular situation, what I'm hearing right now, you all, Frankie and you and everybody involved, did the right thing.
I think we did. But you know what? I think it was the thought and the scare of what could have been. Now, the problem is Frankie likes to grandstand a lot. You know what I mean? He likes to make himself look bigger than everybody else because it's all about him. You know what I mean? So basically, what he's doing now is he's berating me because basically I'm in the right about a lot of stuff. Now, the other stuff that he mentioned, about the $1,400 that he lent me, he didn't mention to you that I paid him back. Okay, so that's a dead issue right there. Okay, as a man, when you speak to your ex-partner about personal things, you don't mention things about people's wives on social media or somebody's personal problems, you know, to make yourself look bigger than a man, because Frankie in no way, shape, or form is bigger than me. As a man, as a DJ, as a person, as a human being. So by him saying about what's going on between me and my ex-wife, which by chance I'm divorcing. So, you know what I mean? She's the mother of my 2 kids. She did what she did. That's the human in us, and we move on. But to bring that out on social media, that's some dog shit stepping stuff to do. But you know what? It's all good. You know why? Because it validates me that this guy is mentally fucked up. He's bipolar. You know what I mean? And I stick by that. I don't have mental issues. I suffered from depression because I was with this woman for 18 years. And she broke my heart. And you know what? I'm sure many of us have had our hearts broken back in the days.
Yep.
And when you have a friend that you confide in, that you can tell something to, that's a sacred bond between 2 individuals.
Yep.
So that basically shows the type of dirtbag this fat fuck is.
Okay, guys, any questions for Smiley?
I just want to just ask, you know, because you was the road manager for a long time. But do you think the reason you guys were butting heads, was it because Frankie saw in you that you were hyping up the crowd because you was getting on the mic? He was also DJing. Do you think maybe he got a little jealous because he sees now that it's not all about Frankie Cutlass, now it's about DJ Smiley?
There was an issue when I was playing in Cutlass Radio, and Frankie was basically like chewing my ass. He was saying, dude, all my followers are following you. All my followers are liking you. They're all going on your fan page. Like, he was like, you know, like pissed. And I told Frankie, listen, this is an umbrella community. We have Henry G, we have Anthony D, we have myself, we have Joey Rose, we had DJ Soul. We had a lot of DJs in our umbrella. So the umbrella becomes a fan base. But he has an issue with people of his, you know, his following other people. So he was basically chewing my ass on that. So I think there's a little animosity, maybe there's a little jealousy there, which I was very surprised at. And I didn't like that. I was very uncomfortable with that. And that a lot of times the way he came out at me, you know what I mean? So it was best for me to just move on, you know, from the group. And after that happened, you know, I just didn't like the way he was coming at me. And then he came at me and I came at him. And things came to a head and I blasted him on social media. And then he calls me a puppy dog face and that I'm nobody and that I'm just a local DJ. You know what? I don't need the fame. I don't need the money. I'm a DJ. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. And if I become popular, which I don't like to because I like to go to restaurants and not be bothered. I'm not a public figure. But you know what? Some people just have that predisposition that it's all about them. Me, I'm the polar opposite. It's not about me. It's about my people. It's about the community. And basically, you know, now that he's basically spilled the beans on me, you know, I have a lot of beans to spill on him, but I'm the bigger man. I'll take that with me to the grave, because what I have against him is grave to his career. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm the bigger man. I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna keep that with me, because where I'm from, we have an old saying: you give the man enough string, he's gonna hang himself, and that's karma for me. Guys, but I don't have no beef with him. We left everything the way it is. He goes his way, I go my way. Now he said his little part that he thinks he's gonna make himself look big, but in retrospect, it makes himself look like a fool, because I'm getting divorced. He lent me the money. I paid him back. I covered his ass doing the DJ shows because he walked away from the turntables half an hour to an hour early. The only one thing that could be potentially negative to me is the girl that I saved from being raped. And you know what? if she didn't get raped, I will take that, not as a heroic act, but being a human, decent person looking out for a vulnerable woman that might have had the worst outcome.
I like that. I like that.
That's what I'm about. So Frankie, I'm happy you had your 15 minutes of fame, but you just made yourself look like a fool, dude. That's why you are in the position that you are. And I'm in the position that I am.
Guys,
that's all.
Another question for Smiley.
I want to just answer. I know it's not real, real serious, but this question is something on my. Like, if you guys both were in the same club and we had to put you guys against each other on the spinning of the records, do you think you could beat Mr. Boss Frankie Cutlass on spinning? Do you think you could rock the crowd better than him, or you think he could rock it better than you, or do you think you guys are like right there in between, and this is why he doesn't want you? He's kind of like he's jealous of you because he might have been afraid you might take a lot of his followers and fans from him.
Okay, let me put you in my terms. In Cutlass Radio music, Cutlass Radio, every DJ is talented. Every DJ has their personal skill. There's no one-to-one battle. It's more like a battle of public opinion, which is irrelevant. When you have Frankie, Smiley, Henry G, Anthony D, DJ Soul, Joey Rose, when you have that collective, that's an unstoppable team. We have the fucking world in our hands. You understand what I'm saying? That was my vision for Cutlass Radio. And Frankie was feeling me for that. You know what I mean? My problem is when you start getting uncomfortable with the people around you that you think they're doing things behind your back or they're trying to steal your crowd. You understand what I'm saying? I think we're, as DJs, myself and Frankie, we have two different distinct styles. But when you put two styles like that together, it's like the Wonder Twins. Power, activate. If you know about that. If you know about that cartoon, we're fucking unstoppable, man. We had the market cornered. And I feel that Frankie really fucked it up, man. He fucked up our chemistry because once I left, and I said it on social media, Cutlass Radio will die. And guess what? It died. Everybody left. And I forgot to mention J.I. Star. And they all saw how Frankie was treating me. And they would tell me, they'd say, Smiley, I can't believe you're taking that, how Frankie talks to you. And I'm like, you know what? I know him for a while. You know what I mean? He's a different person, but I love the guy. To this day, you heard me on Bernardo's show. Bernardo, you heard me the first time. I backed up Frankie, despite what he did to me. I know him for a long time, and I still love him to this day. I just can't fuck with him, though. You know what I mean? Because we're two different people. We're two different mindsets.
Yeah. Smiley, can I call you back if I need to call you back, sir? Let me call Frankie.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Sir. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, let's get Frankie on the line. A lot was said about Frankie. A lot of bad things, but a lot of good things. I'm really liking the
one.
But
you know what it is? You know what it is, though, too? You got to keep business, and friendship.
Let's call Frankie.
You can't mix the two because it never gonna work.
But I like the one about the girl. I like that part. Though that's I'm listening to everything, but I'm really careful. This is how I really read someone, like that part where Frankie came through and said, no, even though he said it in his way, because that's his style, but he said, get her out of here, like now. Frankie's calling. Hold on. Mr. Cutlass.
Yeah.
All right, so Smiley.
Oh man, this guy lies so much. I don't even know where to start. This guy's a freaking pathetic liar, man. Nobody left Cutlass Radio. I got rid of people. I got rid of J.R. Star. I got rid of every DJ up there because they were not either showing up on time or they were not doing things right. I got rid of them. Cutlass Radio is still running. There's about 2 DJs that I'm on hold, and there's a crew of new DJs that are coming on board. I haven't paid mine to Cutlass Radio for a while because there's other bigger things that I'm paying mine to. Cutlass Radio is still in full effect. We still up there. We still at the same address. We ain't going nowhere until I shut it down. So I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Guys, any questions for Frankie?
I just suggest listening and streaming on both ends. And he said, Smiley said something about that you seem to have gotten mad because of the followers that he had. And he was mentioning that, you know, I guess it was like you were getting mad now that your followers were heading over to him. So it seems like it's just some jealousy in between here.
There's no jealousy. First of all, everybody has a different style of DJing, and I respect his skills, and I always did when we were kids. Never was jealous of him. Two different style of DJs. You know, I actually like the way he plays, so there was nothing to be jealous about. As far as the follower situation, if I would have felt that, then I would have never put him down with Cutlass Radio. Why the hell I'm gonna put him down with Cutlass Radio in fear?
Mr. Cutlass?
Some things on the internet that I was just like I didn't like, and I brought it to his attention, and he didn't like the way it sounded and stuff like that. So, you know, but if I didn't trust him and I didn't like him, why the hell would I give him the keys to my office, to the station? He ran the station. He had the keys. He had the code. He went on every day at 12 o'clock. He had a lunch mix every freaking day.
Yeah. That part right there says a lot about you, sir. You know, the confidence level. That says a lot about you. The confidence level that you gave the keys.
I gave him the keys. I gave him the code. He ran the station. I told him to run the DJs. He did everything. I trust him. I trust this guy. Listen, and by the way, let me just put this out there. The reason why this whole thing started is that when me and him part ways, all I asked him was not to go on social media and talk shit about me. And this is how this whole thing started. He went up there. He started this whole thing about talking nasty about me and calling me out and bashing me. I didn't want to do this. And I stood months without saying anything, months. But I had to say something now because when this yacht situation happened, he was the first one again that went on his freaking, on his Facebook and started talking shit. So this is why I'm coming out right now to defend myself, defend my legacy. I'm not jealous of nobody. I'm not jealous of no DJs. I know who I am. And and to the stupid person that posted that I married Victor Cruz's mother for the money. Are you stupid? Do you think that my wife is that stupid and her son is that stupid that they're gonna allow some man out of nowhere randomly to come into her life to take her money? I mean, are you that dumb? Do you think that people are dumb in this world and they're gonna allow somebody to come in, especially a guy like Victor Cruz, so classy and so intelligent? Oh, this guy, he's with my mother for the money. You think that they're gonna allow somebody like me to come in and take her money? Get the hell out. People talk so much stupidity. It makes you wonder sometimes, where, you know, are people really messed up in the head like that? Stupid. That's so stupid. You know, the comments that I see, I laugh because it's just people are just followers. They're no leaders. And it's called common sense. Come on, people, common sense.
Guys, any questions?
I just want to ask first. I mean, it's not really a question. I just want to, it's just kind of trying to find out what type of person you are, because there's times where we listen to you and we feel good about, you know, because there's times we go back and forth. 1 minute we feel real good about you, 1 minute the next time we're kind of upset because we hear, you know, you get upset and you start, it looks like you're bullying people. But I just want to get your opinion. Are you a bully, or do you just lash out because people lash out at you, and this is where this comes, and this is why the topics go back and forth?
Yeah, let me answer that. So basically, you know, what happened was, and I'm not going to lie, what happened was I got into hip-hop. Hip-hop is such a different mentality, different approach. You know, so in hip-hop, you know, everybody's always beefing. There's a certain way you talk to people. You know, we in the street, we hardcore, so we talk really rough to people. You know what I'm saying? And coming back to this freestyle, I keep forgetting that there's a lot of sensitive people here. A lot of sensitive people that don't get the type of approach or my personality because they so sensitive and they so humble and I don't want no drama, and, you know, oh no, you hurt my feelings. You shouldn't say that to me. You know, I forgot that this is freestyle music and it's not hip hop. So, you know, I started working on that attitude a few months ago. You know, when, you know, about, what was it, 4 months ago, I apologized to the freestyle community. I apologized to Cynthia. I apologized to Lizette. I apologize to little Susie and those that I offended, Stevie B. I apologize because I talked to a few friends of mine in the freestyle genre, and they get my approach. But, you know, like George Lamar, he sat and spoke to me, said, Frank, check this out. If you could do this, like this, and we started speaking, he started giving me tips because I was hard. I'm not going to lie, and I'm still working on it. You know, but that's what happens. So it's not so much that I'm a bully. It's that so much is because I got this really street approach in me that I'm working on right now. And that's it.
All right, guys. Another question?
I mean, that's a great thing because, I mean, that way you can go out here and keep focusing on what you're doing. And I mean, if anybody who is chiming in is listening, they're gonna now see that it's not, you know, you're not just the only that they keep saying that you are, and they'll know why. You know, you do what you do, and when you do it, and why, because you got some people who are targeting you, and this is why you lash out when you know, but you are working on it, and like you said, there are some sensitive people on you.
Yeah. And don't get it twisted. There's a group of people that hate me. There's a group of haters, and you're gonna see them on you know, blogs like this one, on talk shows. You want, for anyone out there, you want ratings, you want viewers, talk about Frankie Cutlass. You're gonna see the pack of haters come, and they're gonna destroy my name. They're gonna try to destroy my name. They're gonna talk shit about me, and you know, it's just a little clique of community of people that just don't like me. They're never gonna like me, no matter how good I do. They're never gonna.
Frank,
like me.
may I ask?
But there's a.
May I ask you a question? May I
Huh?
ask you a question, sir? May I ask you a question? Okay, the people that don't like you, do they belong to another group of people, like another clique? Like, is this the old strategy of, you know, of going at war at you so they can make another group bigger? Can you know what I'm saying? Frankie?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, bro. You was breaking up.
Okay, so my question is this: the people that hate you, do they belong to another clique, to another group? Is this the old trick of bashing you so they can make themselves look bigger? Like, no, you no good, we good. Is there
right? So I mean, I don't know if they belong to another clique or whatever. I mean, but you're gonna have a group of DJs, especially DJs. There's a lot of DJs so upset because, and I hate to put it this way, but just think about it this way. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, there was no Frankie Cutlass playing freestyle music. I was nowhere to be on Facebook, nowhere to be found. Maybe I was, you know, doing a little back and forth, you know, chatting here and there, but I wasn't even DJing. A year and a half ago, I set up my own platform, and nobody gave me this platform. Nobody gave me this platform. I set up this platform, and in 3 months to 4 months later, I'm the biggest shit there is in freestyle music as far as a DJ. Getting all these viewers. And by the way, all that stupidness, all that stupidity about fake viewers and buying like, I mean, people sound so ridiculous and stupid. He buy his viewers. He buy his likes. Really? Common sense. Again, the key to get viewers is called share. That's why it's important that everyone shares. Because when you share, you get a lot of viewers. That person might have about 1,000 people on the page, and they're going to get a couple of people to watch. And then it's like a chain reaction. You understand what I'm saying? You keep telling people, share. And then I learned that from someone who was getting a lot of viewers on Facebook. And he told me, yo, the key word is to share. Have your family share, have your friends share. And that's what happened. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I am the, you know, just imagine becoming the biggest DJ on fucking social media. And that's what happened to me. And that's why a lot of DJs don't like me today. Because, you know, whether you want to believe it or you don't want to believe it, I'm the most powerful freestyle DJ there is right now. Nobody could top me. Nobody could top my number. And I'm not talking about skills. And I'm not talking about, you know, DJing as far as blend scratch. I'm talking about the biggest DJ on social media. It's me right now.
Frankie, may I ask you a question? Do you think there's like a chain of commands? And is there a powerful man on freestyle, like a powerful behind-the-scene man, and a chain of command that, for example, DJs are bashing you because they work for somebody?
I don't know about that. I know they bashing me because they wish they were in my position, maybe. I'm pretty sure they're bashing me because I get a lot of viewers, because I get a lot of attention, even through this crisis with the yacht. You saw how many viewers I had, almost 3,600 people viewers, 3,500 viewers.
Yep.
You saw the viewers.
Yes, sir.
And there's nothing fake about that. When Cynthia came here, Cynthia broke the record. Cynthia had 4,000 viewers when she came on the show.
So would you say it's just envy, just plain old envy?
Of course, it's envy. Come on, that's straight up envy. People, jealousy is real, man. Jealousy is real, and when someone is successful, is like, doing great for themselves and making money and living a wealthy life. Of course, people. I think one of the worst things that I do is that I answer people back. That when in my world, in the music business, the publicists always tell me, don't answer. That's why you don't see Jennifer Lopez or Mark Anthony, all these people answering fans when they bash them. And one of the things that I do that I should stop answering people, because my publicists get upset. She's like, why are you feeding into that? You're not supposed to feed into that. Come on, stop it. And I think that I let a lot of things get to me, which I'm learning today not to even do anymore. I'm not even going to go and approach those situations anymore. I'm just going to lay back, because that's what, artists and celebrity does. They sit back. They don't allow anyone to get to their head, But I think I'm just a people's person, and I hate the fact when I see people trying to bash my name, I go out there and try to defend myself. Yeah. But I'm learning right now to just fall back from that.
Guys, any questions for Frankie?
I mean, this is a little bit off the topic. I just wanted to find out for sure. I heard a rumor that you assisted one of the freestyle artists in one of his songs years ago. I just wanted to hear from you if it's true or not, Mr. Peter Fontaine.
Yeah, man. Just like the Win is called.
Just like the Win. Just like the Win.
Yeah, just like he had a song called and Peter Fontaine. Is that what you're talking about? That song right there?
Just like the Win, probably.
Yeah, I heard a rumor. I heard that I was just trying to make clout that you helped him. I believe it was The Way She Looks at Me, or it was Just Like the Wind. You helped him write the demo or something.
Right. That's the song, The Way He Looks at Me, something like that. So he brought the song up to, he came to my house, somebody to help him. And during that time, I was trying to, finish the M More stuff, because, I was part of the M More records, You Never Find Another Love and Materialistic Girl. I have produced those records with Will. And I was trying to finish that. So when he came to my house, I kind of helped him out a little bit, but he ended up taking it to, I believe was, what's the guy's name? Mickey Garcia's brother, Tony Garcia.
Tony Garcia.
Yeah.
Hey, Frankie, on a crazy note, this is a crazy note right here. A few messages that I received, a few messages saying that all of this is a publicity stunt from you, because you are preparing yourself to get like a political seat in your area. This is crazy, like a city hall gig. I got like 4 or 5 messages. I don't know, bro.
Short sleeve.
Frankie, this one is a crazy note. Let's laugh a little over here. Frankie, you running for office in your community, bro?
Yeah, I'm running for office. Yeah, on the hush. I am running for office, and it is what it is.
That's crazy, Frankie. That's. But I had to tell you this because I got a lot of messages in my inbox. So when I ask, it's when like 3 or 4 messages from different people. That's when I start like getting like, and they say, no, this is all a publicity stunt, because in the future, he wants to get a lot of fame in his community, because he's gonna run for like a political seat. You want a political gig?
I'm not running for political seat. I'm not going to do that. But here's how I want to end this, and I want to be very honest with you. Right? I wish no matter whether you do good or bad, you're still going to get bashed. You're still going to get a whole group of people that hate you. It comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Whether you do good or bad, hatred is real and jealousy is real, no matter what. So here's how I want to end this. Again, to those who are offended as far as the yacht boat. And by the way, everyone got a refund. So if you're sitting there saying you didn't get a refund, you need to call your bank, and you need to call your credit card, whoever you use as far as to purchase your tickets, you need to call them up, because everyone as of today got a full refund. $92,350 was wired to Eventbrite, and Eventbrite already cleared with me that everyone has gotten paid. So if you're out there saying you ain't get paid, you need to call your bank or your credit card customer service. Now, to those people that I offended, as far as the yacht boat, again, I apologize to you guys, and I apologize to those who took trips, who bought airline tickets, who bought, who purchased, anything as far as a hotel or whatever. Inbox me. I've been working with some people already, by the way, trying to get them free tickets to concerts and stuff like that. Yep. But if you're one of those, hit me up, man. Hit me up. I'll work with you, and wherever you at, I'll get you free tickets, VIP tickets, get you some drink tickets, and you just go in and have a good time. Okay, so that's that. So I want to apologize again to those people and to those and my fans. I want to apologize to my friends and my fans, because there was a silence for a long time, and I know they got they got badged and they got hit on as far as people coming at them or whatever. So I apologize to my friends and my fans. But we over this. That's it. I'm done with this. I'm moving forward. I just did an event just a couple of hours, about 2 hours ago, with 1,500 people in Miami here. I played for an hour. It was 1,500 plus. People still love me. And no matter what anybody does, I'm not going to get shut down until I shut my own self down. So,
Frankie, before we go, so what's up? So you going live tomorrow on your regular show?
Yep, 8 p.m. tomorrow, man. 8 p.m. I'm going live, 8 p.m. tonight. Monday Night Freestyle Classic. I ain't going to get shut down. We good. We ready to go.
Any surprises for tomorrow?
No surprises tomorrow. And I got surprises coming the next couple of weeks. We got new artists. We got, some artists come up there. But for right now, everybody's just, taking a deep breath because of all this, yacht situation crisis that people would, false information and everything that was spreading out there about me. But everybody's just taking a deep breath. And probably they're healing the wounds and stuff, what I'm saying? Because a lot of people got hurt through this. Yeah.
Well, Frankie, thank you so much for being today with us, and enjoy the Miami weather. Enjoy Miami, okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, let's wrap this one up. What do you guys think?
I think the man, he came on, he apologized. Listen, that was the biggest thing I think at the end of the whole show, that he apologized, and I think the fans are going to appreciate those who have heard this, or hopefully they'll see this, and they'll see that this man here is hopefully he's a changed man, and he's changed his ways, and he's going down a good path. Just by apologizing several times, that was a plus.
Smiley's calling here for a second. Let me get Smiley. He's calling. Smiley, Mr. Smiley.
I don't get to say goodbye.
No, you get to say goodbye. I'm so sorry.
Y'all forgot about
me. No. I know. I got you, my bro. I got you. And happy birthday to you. And
thank you.
Happy birthday. And we know. Yeah, we know you did a great job yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Well, listen. Like I said, I have no beef with Frankie. We set our parts. We ended the relationship, but. I still have respect for the man. I know the man still has respect for me because, he complimented my skills. And you know what? It could have been big, man. It could have been really big. And that's a lost opportunity. But let's take this opportunity to raise the music business to the next level. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's enough for everybody. The only thing is, don't talk, about somebody. Don't do rumors. Don't do innuendo. I'm 53 years old, man. I'm too old for this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Smiley, what's your next move, bro? What's your next move?
I have to be quiet about it. Okay, because the promoter told me that if I make noise about it, I will get kicked off.
All right, we respect that. All right, Mr. Smiley.
Let me tell you, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be. I'm talking about 1,000 plus.
How big?
Big.
1,000 plus, guaroguaranteed.
Yeah. Smiley,
and he's gonna have 5 artists performing.
That's good.
And they're A-list artists.
So we're gonna wrap it up today because everybody's got to go to sleep.
Yeah. But everybody's tired of this. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say hi.
No, people are not tired of this. I think I think we're doing just fine, man.
I think we're doing good.
I think we're
doing dialogue. And dialogue is the beginning of healing.
The beginning of healing, the beginning of understanding more of the freestyle community, our needs, and just who we are.
But just let it be known, there's no beef between me and Frankie. That shit is over and done with. There's never been beef. There's just big brother disagreements. That's what it is.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right, Smiley. Thank you so much, my bro. Okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
Bendiciones a todo el mundo.
Bendiciones
Muchas
a todo el
gracias. And, you know, keep freestyle alive, baby.
That's right. All right, guys. One last word. What's up? What's up?
Did Angelo write to you again?
No, Angelo after that. After that, yeah, because Angelo, man, I don't know. I think the Angelo is bipolar or something, my bro. What happened to you, man? Man, start disrespecting people around here. That's a sensitive subject right there, my bro. He's going crazy.
Angelo need to calm down. Angelo need to calm down.
Yeah, he's starting to sound like the coffee.
Yeah, when Angelo starts disrespecting that, you know, that's not good, bro. We love you, bro. We, you know, just keep it clean.
Yes, we do. We love him.
No, we love him. We love him. He's you know.
I did like that. Like I said, tonight's segment was a very nice segment. I really listened to Frankie Cutlass tonight, and I mean, he swayed me from. I heard a lot of bad stories about him, and then tonight, after speaking to him, he swayed me into a different direction. So I'm hoping that that's the real Frankie Cutlass tonight. That what we heard him speaking about, and that, you know, he wasn't just on here just, you know, bluffing us and, you know, because like I said again, I had other feelings for him because I heard a lot of bad things about him. But tonight he's kind of won me over.
Yo, let's end up this one funny. Let's end it up on a funny note. So somebody says call Angelo. Angelo, you give me permission to call you so you can say a few words, Mr. Angelo.
Let's call Angelo.
Come on, no, you have it, Bernard. Angelo, you give me permission to call you or call me. If not, we'll go wrap this one up. Call Bernardo.
Angelo.
No, Angelo. No, Angelo doesn't want to come through. He doesn't want to come through. Coming soon. Okay. So, yeah.
Who's calling?
Who's calling?
No. So let's just wrap it up, bro. Everybody's gotta go to sleep, man. Everybody gotta go to sleep. So everybody gotta sleep.
Yeah, they're calling again.
No, that's not Angelo.
They must want to talk to Bill Wright.
No, that's not Angelo.
No,
that's not Angelo.
You want to thank you?
Yeah. So let's just
Right.
yo, let's just go to sleep, man. You know, we'll start tomorrow again, okay? So let's just wrap it up for today.
Go to sleep.
Everybody go night night.
All right, have a good night,
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Tomorrow we'll do another show.
Good night, DJ Smiley. Good night, DJ Frankie Cutlass. Good night, everybody that came on, DJ Solo.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Good night, everyone. Good night. All right. Hold on. Let me end it up right here, my bro. Hold on.